So today we find ourselves down here in the classroom of the Brockville Museum. Now most folks don't get a chance to see this room, but it is a very busy place. In fact, the entire museum is a busy place, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we have planned coming up for this fall. Now, we have a special traveling exhibit that opened up in the 20th of September, and it continues all the way through to the 14th of October. It's called the Barn Raising Project, and it's these wonderfully hand-hooked rugs, all sorts of barns from, well, all over Ontario and other places as well. And you're going to meet some rug hookers later on. We also have our brand new Brockville River Story exhibit that's just opened up in time for Tall Ships Festival, and that one's going to be pretty much on display permanently, but it's brand new, and you'll get a chance to come and see that. We do also have lots of other events coming up too. Our silent auction is on the 24th of September. It's only going to be running on the one day, so if you want to try and find a whole bunch of new collectibles and kitsch and other fun things, bidding starts at 9 o'clock in the morning and continues through until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, after which you can join us for a coffee and you can get your items right away. Now, the big event that we have coming up is actually Culture Days, which what surrounds me in this room here. Culture Days is one of these celebrations that we have to look at all sorts of different types of culture throughout the area. So it's not just the singers, the dancers, the artists, it's everything in between, and the Brockville Museum is happy to be a spot once again this year for Culture Days. So we're going to come over here. I'll introduce you to a couple of folks who will be here during Culture Days. It's going to be on October 1st, so on Saturday, running all day long. And so ladies, what group are you with?
We're with the Brockville Thousand Islanders and rug hooking branch of Ontario, and we've come together to celebrate Culture Days with our Brockville Museum.
And so you folks have also brought the traveling exhibit here that is going to be on display when folks come out in Culture Days. But you're both rug hookers as well. So for the groups that are going to be here, sorry, the representatives of your group that are going to be here, what can people expect?
Yeah, you go, Jean.
Well, we expect to see us sitting with a hoop and a hook and strands of wool and making something like this.
Oh, wonderful. So you'll have some of your work on display, and folks can actually give it a try too, I hear.
Yes.
Wonderful. So the folks from the Thousand Islanders rug hookers, they're going to be upstairs in the carriage hall. Down here in the classroom, though, it's not going to be quiet at all. We have the group from Brockville known as the Brockville Irish Cultural Society, and they're going to be here doing all things Irish, everything that you can think of. We have folks that are going to teach you to play the tin whistle. We have dancers. There are even people who are going to be cooking. There'll be music, food, and everything in between, and there are different workshops on throughout the day. To find out more about what's happening at the museum for Culture Days and for all of our other events as well, you can visit culturedays.ca to find out what's happening in Brockville, but you can also visit brockvillemuseum.com, and there you'll find out all the information about our upcoming events, including the Friends of the Brockville Museum Expo Rail trip to Montreal that's coming up in October.